So when I got home, I don't know, maybe the thoughts just came to me, like I did not submit I tell you, during those 2 weeks I wasn't myself. I had so many things in my mind. Easy. Get them. Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you're absolutely welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, you got my heart, bro. You got my heart. You're the real G, you're the real MVP, for real. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate everyone that subscribed so far, and if you haven't still subscribed, okay, let me just tell you about what this channel is all about. This channel is based on nursing, lifestyle, beauty, vlogs, and a type of interesting things, of course. So if that seems like something you'll be interested in, why not just tap on the subscribe button? I mean, it's free, and click the bell notification beside it so you get notification each time I drop a new video. All right, without wasting much time, in today's video, guys, I'm going to be gisting you guys. Obviously, you can see from the description that it's story time, so I'm going to be gisting you guys about what happened during my visa application process. So I'm going to be gisting you guys about that, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy this story time. This is the first time ever trying the story time on my channel, so I hope you guys are going to enjoy this actually. So without wasting time, let's get into the video. Okay, so my visa application was done online by the agency that I used. So they did my visa application for me. I basically just received the form which I filled and then sent back to them. So they did everything online. My only part in the visa application process was just to fill the form and, you know, go for my biometrics. That was it. So after that, I went for my biometrics. It was during the week, and as I was staying in IB that time, in Ibadan that time, so I had to stay at a friend's place in Lagos, so I wouldn't be late for my biometrics, of course. And the time I was given was, I think, 11:30, but because of Lagos traffic, I was scared, so I had to leave, like where I stayed, I had to leave very early. So I left there around, I think, 7:30 or 8. I was even planning to leave for that time, but my friend just persuaded me, like, babe, what's wrong with you now? You know, she's in Lagos, like she's been staying in Lagos for some time now, so like she already knows her way around Lagos. This application was meant to be 11:30, but I left a place around 8 or so, and then I got there maybe around 9:30 or so. I can't really remember the time frame, but I know I got there like super early, like an hour or two to my application time. So I had to sit, like, just hang around the premises, like they were not going to allow you to enter until it's your time. So I had to just hang around the place for some time. So when it was like 11:15, I went to the gate and showed them my slip, so they allowed me in. Then at the, I'm just going to like brief it. So at the entrance, you're going to scan your phone, then your bag or whatever you're having anyway, you're just going to scan it, and then they tell you to switch off your phone. So I got there, and before that time, I got my application checklist. Like, those were the things that I was going to be needing for the application. That was my decision letter, my certificate of sponsorship, my what else the application checklist was just there, like, so everything that I needed to submit was already on the application checklist. So all you need is just to like put your documents together and all of that. So I used assisted service. So when I got in, with like they just did this kind of roll call, like you sit according to when you came. So I was called in, then they did the photocopy of my documents and everything. And funny enough, oh my god, like, I'm seriously laughing at myself right now. So I had cash in hand that day that I was going to pay for my assisted service, without me knowing that they don't take cash. Like, I'm meant to pay in card. So I wasn't aware of that. I had the cash in hand. So there was this man that was standing beside me at that time too. So he was like, okay, then he's going to pay with his card. So I had to give him the cash with me, and that was settled. So he did the payment for me and everything, then he gave me the slip and blah blah blah. So we went up together, and then, you know, people were okay. I connected with somebody and we were just talking, and I was like, this is like the third time he's doing it and he wasn't giving, and blah 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 blah. At that time I was already thinking, okay, like, what's the essence of this whole stress if it won't be accepted? Like, if your application will not be accepted, there's no point for the whole stress and everything. But anyways, so I had my, I think there is a tally number, I had that, and there's this display screen that is there, so when it's your turn you just go there. So I went to the lady on the counter when it was my turn, and then I submitted my necessary documents and everything. What was on the checklist, basically, I submitted everything, and she didn't ask me for any extra documents. So I wasn't really concerned, because I knew if they need anything extra, they were going to ask you, and you would most likely just add it. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also added my TB certificate to my document. So after I submitted everything, then we sat down again, and then we waited for the actual biometrics. Then I was called in, my date of birth, everything. They took the info, and that was it for this application, my biometrics basically. And then okay, I stayed at my friend's place extra, and then I went back to IB the next day. So this is where the real story begins, guys. Like, you don't just want to miss this. I'm laughing at myself right now because it wasn't funny then. If you know if you understand what I'm saying, it wasn't funny. So when I got home, I don't know, maybe the thought just came to me, like, I did not submit my TRF, that's my test report form for my IELTS. And then it occurred to me that I did not submit it, and I was like, I don't know. Though it's not part of my application checklist, but I had a feeling that, what's the point? Like, I think it's meant to be my part of my application process, because I did UKVI as at that time. So, and UKVI is like basically for immigration, and you can use it for immigration and for your work. So I was just having the mindset that, okay, I think I'm meant to submit this, but I did not. So I contacted a senior colleague that we've been talking about the whole process for some time. Not once, actually two. So I told them that, okay, I did not submit my test report form and everything, and then like they just complicated the whole thing for me, because at that time I was already feeling like really, really, really bad, because I've never been for any visa application before in my life, so I don't have the experience of something like that. You understand what I'm saying? So I was already feeling really, really bad for myself. Like, this thing, just forget about it. Like, they can just jar you because you don't have IELTS results. So what's the point of me doing IELTS in the first place when I did not submit my TRF? So they not really lambasted me, but they were like, that was not really smart of me, like that. So I know that it wasn't like they were trying to abuse me or anything, but like, like, they were just really, really concerned about the whole issue, because I've been carrying them along all this while. So I spoke with another senior colleague and asked him if during his own process he also submitted his TRF, but he told me no. So at that point, I think I was a little bit relieved, and at the same time I was still thinking that, okay, we never can tell, like, anything can happen. So that's like one of the main reasons why I wasn't really, really happy. And then I told my mom, I told my brother, I told people around me, like, guys, this is what I've done. So you guys should not be surprised if my visa is declined. So okay, I contacted that same senior colleague again, and then he told me that if at all they need any extra documents, they're going to send a mail to you, and I think there's usually like a time frame for you to reply. But if you don't provide the necessary documents, then that's when it's going to be declined. So at that point, I felt like, okay, it's making sense. So if they ask for it, then I'm just going to send it to them. So after that time, I kept on checking my I don't know, I've forgotten what they call it, like the process. I kept on checking on the website online. So I kept on like checking my mail every single day, like just expecting them to say I should send my TRF. But I did not get any mail. Luckily for me, I didn't get any mail from them for any extra document. And then that was the time I went online. God, like, guys, if you are in a really bad situation, don't try to like Google answers. I don't know. Like, Google just makes the whole thing worse. If you understand what I'm saying, if you've ever been in my shoes, you understand what I'm saying. Google just make everything, like, just make some things really, really worse. Okay, like example, you're having a symptom now, you go to Google, you just see loads and loads and loads of diseases. Like, that was exactly what happened to me. So I checked like the point-based system and everything. So at that time I was calculating my point, and I felt without my TRF, that's like 10 points or so lost. So I don't have to up to the 70 points that is required of me. So at that time also, I was still feeling scared that, hey, what's going to happen? But anyway, to cut the long story short, 2 weeks later, I got the mail the mail that my decision has been made on my visa application. So at that point I was really, really scared. And then he said, okay, I can come, because I did not pay for I didn't pay for, what's it called, for delivery, for the for my visa to be delivered. I didn't pay for that. So I decided to travel to Lagos to get it myself. That very day like that very day, so I went. I decided I was going to, this thing came on Thursday. Yeah, I think I got the mail on Thursday, and then on Friday I decided, I have to get to Lagos on Friday. Nothing can stop me. Like, I'm not even wasting time. So the next day I told my mom I was going to Lagos to get my passport back. That's the thing. So yeah, that morning I got ready and like that. My boyfriend was meant to drop me at the just drop me at the bus station where I was just going to get the bus to Lagos. But then he decided he was going to drive to Lagos. Guys, I did not tell my mom. We could not tell our parents that we are driving to Lagos together. Like, my mom will not even allow safe, so we did not tell her. So we got to Lagos, and I went in to get my passport, and I was shaking. Like, okay, before then I've already seen people entering and coming out. Some were smiling, some were moody, and I was like, hey God, what would be my own emotion when I'm coming out? So I got my passport, and then my boyfriend was telling me later that when I came out I looked like very gloomy, like I wasn't given. It's just like, I don't know, maybe if I was declined, I don't know, honestly. But I'm just really grateful to God that I wasn't declined in the end. Yeah, so like, it's a really, really funny situation, but at that time it wasn't funny. So if you're in this process already, or if you're already planning to do it, just check your application checklist very well and submit all necessary documents. Don't be panicky or anything. Don't start asking questions around, because trust me, it's just going to increase your level of anxiety and just make everything worse. I tell you, during those 2 weeks I wasn't myself. I had so many things in my mind. So that's the story, guys. That's my own visa application experience. If you have anything you want to share with this fam, make sure to drop the comments for me in the comment section, and I'll be glad if you do that. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me a whole lot. And if you haven't subscribed and you watched up to this point, I don't know what I should do to you, but just make sure you subscribe before clicking out of this video. I will really do appreciate if you subscribe. My goal is to get to 1K subscribers before the end of this year. Well, I hope that's possible. It's a goal anyway. So yeah, let's do it, guys. I know we can do it. Let's get to 1K before the end of this year. Thank you. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.